My stepdaughter asked me to help plan her Sweet 16. I booked the venue, made the invitations, and designed the entire theme around her favorite movies. The night of the party, her mother showed up in a designer gown and told everyone she planned it all. When I tried to say something, my husband whispered, "Just let her have this." During the toast, my stepdaughter said, "Thanks to my real family, for always being there." I went home early. No one noticed I was gone until cleanup. I live in Maple Grove, Minnesota. We've got strip malls, chain restaurants, lakes with ducks that poop all over the walking paths, and people who pretend to mind their own business but never really do. It's the kind of place where everyone remembers who said what at the PTA meeting 5 years ago, and if your kid gets in trouble at school, 3 moms from church will be texting you before lunch. I met Todd at work. I was an office manager at a small insurance agency, and he was a new client. Divorced. 1 kid. Polite but a little lost. His eyes were tired in that way only single parents know. We started dating about 6 months after he came in the first time. He invited me over for dinner one night after I helped him sort out some paperwork, and Bella was there. She was 6. Tiny, quiet, and stubborn. She clung to him like she was afraid I'd take him away. I didn't try too hard. I didn't bring her gifts or force hugs. I just made sure she saw me treating her dad with respect, saw me keeping my word. I made little things for her lunches when I eventually moved in, a smiley face in her sandwich, notes that said, "Good luck on your test." She didn't always say thanks, but I saw her stash the notes in a drawer. By the time she was 10, she called me M. Just M. Never Mom. Not Michelle. Just that one letter. I liked it. It felt like ours. Her mom, Stephanie, lived in California. She showed up maybe twice a year. The visits were short and always filled with drama. She'd fly in like a celebrity, bring expensive gifts, and leave just as quickly. Bella would cry for a week afterward. I was the one who sat with her when she sobbed in bed, telling me she didn't know why her mom always left. Todd tried, but parenting wasn't natural for him. He forgot school picture days and once sent Bella to soccer in church shoes. I kept everything running: lunches, rides, permission slips, doctor appointments. I even dealt with lice twice. Lice. Do you know what it's like to comb lice out of a screaming kid's head while she cries that she's going bald? Anyway, last year Bella turned 15 and started talking about her Sweet 16. She said she wanted a movie theme with a pink carpet instead of red. She wanted glitter, gold, and glam. She said it should feel like Elle Woods and Cher Horowitz threw a party together. "Will you help me plan it?" she asked. I said, "Of course." Not only did I help, I did everything. 3 months of spreadsheets, Pinterest boards, vendor calls, and arguments with hotel staff about the layout. I booked the downtown Minneapolis boutique hotel myself. I designed the invitations to look like Oscar tickets. I bought props for photo booths, tiaras, tiny purses, feather boas. I rented pink carpet. Pink. I paid out of pocket for the decorator because Todd said it wasn't in our budget. I didn't mind. I wanted Bella to feel special. I figured she'd remember this for the rest of her life. I was building a core memory. The day of the party, I helped her get ready. She looked stunning: long sparkly baby pink dress, curled hair, rhinestones on her shoes. I snapped pictures and told her how proud I was. The party started strong. Guests showed up, music playing, lights just right. Everything looked perfect. I stood near the dessert table, handing out cupcakes I made myself. Then Stephanie arrived. She wore this emerald green designer gown like she was walking a red carpet for real. Hair blown out, huge diamond earrings. She swept in, high heels clicking, arms wide like she was royalty. "Oh my God, baby, this is gorgeous," she said, hugging Bella like they were best friends. Then it started. People asked who planned it. Stephanie smiled and said, "Oh, Bella and I planned this over FaceTime. She told me every detail she wanted. I just brought it all to life." I turned my head slowly, thinking maybe I heard wrong. "Nope." She kept going. "It was a lot of work, but so worth it. Bella deserves the world." I stood there, holding a tray of cupcakes, while people congratulated her. I looked for Todd. He was by the drink table. I walked over and said, "Did you hear what she's saying?" He nodded, sighed, and said under his breath, "Just let her have this. It's one night." One night? One night that I worked 3 months for. One night I spent thousands on. One night I gave up weekends, evenings, lunch breaks. One night where I was supposed to be recognized even a little. But I said nothing. Then Bella made her speech. She took the mic and smiled. "Thank you all for coming to my Sweet 16. This night means the world to me. I just want to say thank you to my real family. My mom and dad, for always being there for me." That's when it happened. I didn't cry. I didn't cause a scene. I walked out. I left. I drove home in silence. Took off my shoes at the door. Sat on the couch with the lights off. I didn't get a single text. Not one person noticed I was gone. Todd came home after midnight. He had leftover decorations and a balloon in his hand. "Where'd you go?" he asked. "Home," I said. No one noticed I left. He just stood there. I went to bed. The next morning, they were all posting on social media. Bella's friends. Stephanie. Even Todd. Pictures of the party. Captions like, "Such an amazing night," and "Thanks to Bella's amazing mom for planning it all." Stephanie even posted a picture of herself holding the cupcakes I made. With the caption, "Homemade with love." That was the moment something snapped in me. And from that moment on, I started planning something else. Not a party. A reminder. I didn't say anything right away. I acted normal. I still packed Todd's lunch. I still drove Bella to school. But I started making changes behind the scenes. Quiet ones. First, I made a burner Instagram account. I followed all of Bella's friends. She had no idea it was me. I watched her stories, her posts. I paid attention to who commented, who liked, who tagged her in things. Then I started following Stephanie. She had no privacy settings. She posted everything. Bragged about her mother-daughter bond with Bella. Photos from the Sweet 16 kept coming, each one twisting the knife. Every photo credited her with planning, designing, hosting. "Couldn't have done it without FaceTime," she joked in one. The comments were full of praise. "You're such a great mom. Bella's lucky to have you." Not one mention of me. At home, Bella acted like nothing happened. Todd too. Like it wasn't weird that I had been erased from the party, like I was a ghost. So I decided to become one. I stopped doing things. Not all at once. Little by little. I didn't pack Todd's lunch. He didn't notice. I didn't remind Bella about her dentist appointment. She missed it. I didn't refill the laundry detergent. The clothes piled up. Still, no one said anything. Fine. Then I started phase 2. I work at a dental clinic now, front desk, billing, scheduling. I see everything. Stephanie once bragged that she was getting Invisalign with her new California money. She made the mistake of putting Todd down as her emergency contact. I changed that. Then I called and canceled her next 2 appointments. Said she'd moved out of state again. I knew she wouldn't find out until the day she showed up and was turned away. Next, I took Bella off our family Netflix and Spotify accounts. Quietly. She complained to Todd. He asked me if something was wrong with the card. No idea, I said. Then I deleted the Canva account I used to design her invitations. The email tied to it was mine. When Bella tried to use it for a school project, it was gone. She stormed into the kitchen one night. "Why'd you delete the Canva account?" "I didn't," I said. "I stopped paying for it. You said I wasn't your real family. I figured you wouldn't want to use my things." She blinked at me. Her face changed. She opened her mouth, then shut it, and left. Todd didn't say a word. Then came the real plan. I reached out to Stephanie's ex, the one from California. Through LinkedIn. Pretended to be a potential client interested in his real estate business. Got him talking. Slipped Stephanie's name into the conversation. He opened up like a faucet. Bitter doesn't even begin to describe him. "She drained me," he said. "Then she used my connections to get her own license and ran off." He told me about a little thing she did back in California. She'd lie on forms to get housing discounts for single moms. Turns out, she's still using that same scheme. Claimed she was a single mom when she applied for her new luxury apartment in Minneapolis. I collected everything. Screenshots. Emails. PDFs. And then I mailed it. Not to the police. To her leasing office. 2 weeks later, she was slapped with a fine and a notice. Fraud. They said if she didn't leave quietly, they'd press charges. She posted about unexpected moving drama on Instagram. I smiled. But I wasn't done. Stephanie didn't take the eviction well. She tried to stay graceful online. New adventures coming soon. But I could tell she was unraveling. Her posts got fewer. Her tone got weird. One day she posted a blurry quote, "Sometimes storms show you who was swimming naked." Nobody liked it. Not even Bella. At home, things were tense. Bella got quieter. Todd worked late more often. I stopped waiting up for him. Then, Bella came home from school crying. Slammed her bedroom door. I didn't go after her. A few minutes later, Todd came in with that look on his face. The one he used when he wanted me to fix something for him. "She got into it with a friend," he said. Apparently someone made a fake account and was posting things about her. Old pictures, stuff from her Finsta. "She's really shaken." "Oh," I said, poker-faced. "That sucks." I knew exactly what he was talking about. And I hadn't done it. That scared me. Because if I didn't do it, someone else did. I went online and started digging. Took me about an hour, but I found the fake account. It was petty stuff, nothing cruel, but clearly personal. Caption pictures of Bella in a bathing suit from 2 summers ago. Snarky captions. Hashtags like #MissFakeHollywood. Whoever did it was close to her. I checked the followers. A few mutuals with Bella. A lot of ghost accounts. And then I saw a name I recognized. Marcy. Stephanie's sister. She was always in her business. One time she told me, "It's weird Bella calls you anything at all. You're just the dad's second wife." That stuck with me. I looked through Marcy's real Instagram. Nothing direct. But then I found something. She posted from a bar the night of the party. Same exact decorations in the background. That wasn't a bar. That was the hotel lobby. She had shown up to the Sweet 16. No one ever told me. She didn't post a picture with Bella, but she tagged Stephanie and wrote, "So proud of what you pulled off, sis. You still got it." That was it. Now I knew what was going on. Stephanie had planned a show. A takeover. Not just to erase me, but to reclaim Bella, rebrand herself, and cut me out. And Marcy was helping her. So I pulled up my notes. I had something they forgot about, the payment receipts. Every invoice, every credit card charge, every Venmo to the decorator and DJ. All in my name. I printed them all out. Stapled them. Put them in a manila folder. Then I mailed it to Bella. Not the house. Her school locker. She didn't speak to me for 3 days. Then she came into the kitchen after dinner. Held the folder in her hand. You planned everything, she said, voice tight. I looked at her. Yes. Why didn't you say anything? You said I wasn't real family. So I stopped acting like I was. She didn't cry. She didn't yell. She just walked away. Later that night, I heard her screaming at someone on the phone. I told you not to lie, she shouted. I told you to stop pretending like you do everything. It was Stephanie. She didn't stay quiet this time. She showed up at the house the next day. Loud. Lip gloss. Fake smile. I think we need to talk, she said. No, I said. We don't. Todd tried to calm things down, but it was too late. Stephanie started yelling. I stayed calm. You're poisoning my daughter against me, she said. I said, you erased me. I just made sure she saw the truth. Todd told me to go inside. I didn't move. Then Stephanie slapped me. Right there. In the front yard. In front of the neighbor's kid and his dad. I didn't hit her back. I looked her dead in the eye and said, you just lost everything. And she did. The slap changed everything. Todd didn't say a word to her. Didn't defend me. Didn't grab her arm or pull her back. He just stood there like a piece of furniture. And that was all I needed to know. After Stephanie sped off, Bella ran outside. She hit you? I nodded. Bella looked at Todd. And you just stood there? He opened his mouth but nothing came out. That night, Bella didn't speak to him. And she didn't post anything on Instagram. I thought maybe that was the end of it. But it wasn't. Because I still hadn't finished. I waited until Saturday. Then I sat Todd down in the kitchen. I had a folder in front of me. This time, it was for him. What's this? He asked. Every charge from the Sweet 16, I said. Broken down by cost. Your daughter's big night? It cost me $4,327.49. He stared at it like it might explode. Why are you showing me this now? Because, I said, I'm done being invisible. I'm done being used. And I'm done paying for a life that I don't exist in. He rubbed his face. Are you saying you want to leave? I'm not saying anything. I'm just letting you know I've hired a lawyer. Her name is Dana Keller. She's very good. He sat back like I punched him. Michelle, come on. This is all over a party? No, I said. This is about the fact that you let your ex-wife erase me. This is about your daughter telling a room full of people that I'm not her family after I raised her. This is about you letting it all happen. He didn't argue. I gave him one more look and said, you can keep the house. I'm keeping my money. And the receipts. I moved out 2 weeks later. Bella helped me pack. She asked if she could come visit. I said, if you ever decide I'm real again, you know where to find me. Then I left. I didn't expect anything else. I figured that was it. But 6 months later, Bella showed up at my new place with a duffel bag. She'd had enough of the drama. Stephanie had gone back to California again, another boyfriend, same cycle. Todd was distant and distracted. I want to stay here for a while, she said. If that's okay. I let her in. No big speech. No emotional music. Just quiet. She unpacked. We made pasta. She showed me some of her new school projects. Later that night, she left her phone on the table and I saw her screensaver. It was a photo of the Sweet 16. But this one wasn't like the others. It was me, zipping up her dress. Just the two of us. No glamour. No filter. I didn't say anything. I just smiled. She hadn't forgotten. She never would. And neither would they.